All right, guys, welcome back into Mid-Morning. Dr. Keith Watson is joining me in studio once again. Now, Dr. Watson, it's been busy for lots of families recently because kids are already heading back to school.
Yes.
Okay, and we know when kids head back to school, the sicknesses, I feel like, are about to start rolling out.
It's when I start earning my salary.
Oh, we love it for you. We love to hear that. But Dr. Watson, I guess, you were telling me off camera, you really can't prevent kids spreading germs and sickness. It's going to happen.
No, it is. It's going to happen. There are things you can do to help. Always there's the doctor's answers of way to try to prevent kids from being sick. But life happens too.
Life happens, yeah. So I guess first of all, with our kids, what is one way for us to build up maybe their immune system while they're in school or before they get sick?
Well, your immune system is an innate thing to you that, over time you're going to get exposed to things. The best way to help your immune system is some really simple things.
Okay.
Eat right.
Okay. Not all the junk.
Not all the junk. Get adequate amounts of sleep.
Okay.
And make sure that you see your doctor every year and maintain as healthy of a body as you can.
Okay. And what about vitamins, like daily vitamins? Do those actually make a difference to like kids staying healthy?
In some cases, yes. There are cases where children don't get enough vitamins and minerals.
Okay.
So it's something where taking a daily multivitamin is helpful. You have to be careful though, because everything can be dangerous if you get too much of it.
Gotcha, yes.
And so you can overdose on vitamins, so you have to be very careful. There are serious side effects of some vitamins if you get too much in your system. Your body's very good at eliminating those. So for the most part, if you take a daily vitamin, if your body doesn't need what's in that vitamin, you're going to get rid of it through urination, that type of thing. But you do have to be careful. But yes, taking a vitamin can help prevent issues if you are deficient in some vitamins. And young kids are not always the best eaters anyway.
Yeah, that is true. And I want to talk about this. So numbers have shown the rise of whooping cough. Talk to me about that and, how parents can prevent it or signs of whooping cough, because it doesn't sound like a great thing.
No. So, whooping cough is a specific illness that causes it's a respiratory illness where you have these coughing spasms.
Okay.
Where your body coughs till you actually kind of run out of oxygen and get into respiratory distress. It does not affect adults the same way as it affects kids. In adults, it may be a cold and you may not know much about it, but you can certainly pass it on to your children.
All right, guys, we're going to go a little bit into more detail when we come back. All right, welcome back, guys. So before we headed to break, we were talking about how this whooping cough affects kids different than adults, and how really it's really just your body, just coughing, and you really can't stop at this point.
Yeah, no, you can. It's an infection that has to be treated in order to get rid of it, and we adults can carry it and expose young children to it if they're either not vaccinated against it or if they're too young to get the vaccine.
Okay.
You don't get the vaccine for whooping cough until the infant is at least 2 months old.
Gotcha.
And so from birth to 2 months, those are our most susceptible patients, our newborns.
And so this is in their regular vaccine roundup if they were to come to you and get their regular shot.
Yes, the whooping cough vaccine has been around for decades.
Okay.
It's not a new vaccine. You just don't get it till you're a couple of months old.
Now, why do you think we're seeing this rise or peak in it?
There's lots of theories out.
Okay.
And they range from my generation, vaccinated as young children. The vaccine probably is not effective in us anymore.
Okay.
What was once thought to be a lifelong vaccine probably decreases in effectiveness after 50 years.
Okay. Not to spill our age or anything.
I hate to say that, but it does. Plus, you have increasing amounts of people who are vaccine hesitant and may not be getting the vaccines in the same frequency that they got my generation or even my parents' generation.
Yes.
So there's increased susceptibility to exposure. The world is now continental. People travel easily, and people can come from other countries, or you can travel to other countries where the vaccination is not necessarily given routinely,
yes,
like it is here in the United States. So you get exposed easier with worldwide travel. So those factors are believed to be reasons that it is increasing in numbers across the United States.
Now, if a child is to get this, you know, I'm assuming we would get a shot then for that, or the vaccine. But if we do have a family who does not want that, then what would be the treatment for it?
If the child is actually sick with the illness, then they would be treated with antibiotics.
Okay.
And you would also treat the household members.
Gotcha.
Because somebody in the family has it and can continue to spread it.
Interesting.
But obviously preventative, the best way, we're talking about preventing illness, the best way to prevent the illness for your child is to get their routine newborn vaccines to prevent them from catching whooping cough.
Yes. Well, Dr. Watson, it's always a pleasure having you in studio. We'll be right back.